All right, quick update on my Journey to 1,000 monthly listeners series. I started this series, I think, around mid May, maybe late May of this year. And at that time, I think I had 406 monthly listeners. So, right around 400. As of now, September, I have 376 monthly listeners. So, unfortunately, my numbers have dropped a bit. Uh, with that being said, let's dive a little bit deeper into what I posted, some important things that I learned, and obviously I'm not done yet, so I'm gonna keep this going. Also, quick shout out to the person who commented and reminded me to keep this going because I was very busy, so I forgot about it for a second. Um, Another thing, it wasn't all bad. I gained a few followers. I think I gained two, so could have been worse. But let's take a deeper look. First off, my initial goal going into the summer was to drop one piece of music related content per day. This could either be a clip of me breaking down how I wrote a portion of a song. So let me see, where did I have that? I had one. Yep, like these two videos are clips of me basically showing how I wrote a little song, or clips of just random shit with my music in the background. So that's right here. There's also some clips where I had a quick montage of making album art. So I put that out here. I actually thought some of that was, I actually thought that was some of my best work, but it just got no views, right? So this whole process is very random, but basically just posting a bunch of music related content. My goal was to post that once per day for the entire summer. Unfortunately, I failed. You can see I have all of that listed here, and I only hit about 43 days. So that's like what? Basically a month and a half, right? Right around there. So didn't hit my goals. If I had hit my goal of posting once a day for the entire summer, who knows what would have happened, but I can guarantee that my numbers would have been better than they are right now in terms of just listeners. But who knows? There's no guarantee, right? The point of all of this is you have to be consistent for a long time. Now, quick disclaimer before anyone watching this says, "Oh, you lazy, you're lazy as fuck." Yes, I'll accept that. I could have been better about it, but it's not like I just fucked off during the month of August. You know what I mean? I actually run another channel that is doing all right with my friend. We're building it up. We're right under 2.5K subs. And so I spent a lot of time working on that channel in August. And very recently, we just hired an editor to help us. So it should free up a lot more time where I could focus a lot more on music now. But this channel is small but growing, and we've already monetized it. I think a year ago is when we got monetized. So I spent a lot of time on this channel. All right. So it wasn't all bad. It's not like I just did absolutely jack shit, but I just wasn't as focused on music content as I should have been. Now, with that being said, I do think moving forward, there were some cool things that I noticed. So first off, when it came to the content that did the best, all right, and I say the best with a disclaimer that I'm not talking about like videos that went viral. I didn't have any videos that went viral from this, but good videos, good performing videos, in my case, in this example, were videos that got like 1,000 views on TikTok, right? So not a lot of views, but by my standards, they were a lot. The videos that I felt like did the best and got the most engagement were basically videos where I was breaking down how I was writing a song. So this is one of them as an example. This is another one. People seem to like those a little bit more than just some of my other random ass videos with an existing song in the background. So that was something that I noticed. So I think moving forward, one of my takeaways would be to make videos that just tell better stories. You know what I mean? So one thing about the songwriting videos and why that was good was because, it's more of an engaging topic than promoting my existing content. Now the problem is I can't just make a million songwriting videos, right? Like I can't write that many songs. So finding a way to carry that storytelling over to videos about my existing catalog is going to be a challenge that I want to tackle this fall. So that's something that is on my just on my plate. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. Gained like 2 followers, so that pretty much stayed normal. I wasn't really tracking saves or playlist ads, stuff like that. So just looking at monthly listeners, I'm a little bit down from where I started in May, but basically you could zoom out and just call it flat, because when you're anything under 1,000, it's all just like the numbers are small, so small anyways. But moving forward, look, I put this series out to kind of hold myself accountable. Now doing this update, I feel kind of shitty knowing that like during the entire month of August, I just didn't upload. So that fucking sucks. But hey, now that has made me angry at the end of this video, and I plan on uploading a lot more. So quick update there. More to come. Also another thing I want to add is I didn't put out any new music this summer. It's not that I didn't work on new music. I have 2 songs that I'm ready to put out, but getting studio time this summer was difficult. And another thing about putting out new music when you're an artist that's still independent and small is that there's no guarantee that anyone's listening to those songs. So you could spend all of your time in the summer putting out new music and still get 0 listens. At the end of the day, you're going to have to promote it. So basically this summer, I wanted to learn how to better promote my music. I didn't really figure out that formula yet, but I did learn some things, and we're going to carry those lessons over to the fall. I'm also not going to edit this at all. I'm just going to put it out as is, as just this live. So all of the pauses and all that shit, I'm just putting out this raw ass video. So appreciate that. Appreciate what? I don't even know what I'm appreciating. Appreciating life. All right. Life. Catch you guys later.